Alright guys, here's the summer 2017 hired request list, and I have about 80 on there or so. Looking forward to it. It's going to be a great list. Lots of good stuff. I'm going to go through the whole thing, so if you're going to sit with me, just pull up a chair and we'll go through all of it. If you're on the list, you'll be able to see where you are, the order of everything. I'll get these done as quickly as I can. And if I've made any mistakes, if you were supposed to be on the list and I left you off, or I left one of your songs off or something like that, just let me know. I'll be happy to fix it. You know, with all these emails and everything, I always make a mistake here and there. But let's get started. Number one on the list is Clint, and we're doing Indian Sunset by Elton John. Gonna post that one today, working on the videos for it. Then next, at number two, we have the Appassionata, Beethoven, if you're into classical music. The third movement of the Appassionata. A lot of fun for me on that one. Love F minor. It's going to be great. Then we have the Hungarian Rhapsody by Liszt. And yes, it's the one on the Bugs Bunny show, you know, that everyone has heard. So that one's going to be a lot of fun as well. It's going to be really difficult. Probably the most difficult thing I've ever done for lessons. Not the most difficult thing I ever played, but for lessons, definitely. Hungarian Rhapsody by Liszt. It's not a simplified version. It's the real thing, and it's the whole thing. Next, we have Marcus, Roll with the Changes, REO Speedwagon at number 4. And then number 5, we have Rajesh and Take It on the Run, REO Speedwagon. Just ended up with 2 REOs right in a row. You know, didn't plan that. That's just the way it worked out. Number 6, Love the Way You Lie, Rihanna and Eminem. Now what I did, some of you have multiple requests. If you bid really high and were very generous with your bid, I do them right together. But I try to do a couple for you each time through. The first time through is in red. Then I'm going to come back through and get everybody's multiple requests, and that's in blue. So for Rajesh, we do 5 and number 6 to give him something to work on. While he's working on that, I should be able to come back around and he'll have these spots when I come back through the 50s. Okay, so number 6. Then we go to number 7. Ron, Runaway cover by Del Shannon. Really neat cover. That's a great song. I've heard it my whole life. It'd be fun to do lessons for that one. Number 8, for Jeff, we have Amazing Grace cover. So a great hymn there, one of the greatest hymns, and we're going to do a cover version of that. It's really cool. Not just something simple. It's going to sound really awesome. Stacy, Mr. Bojangles at number 9. Number 10, we have Goodnight Sweetheart, James Booker. James Booker is an awesome piano player. We have, thankfully, some of his recordings. And, you know, those of you who love blues stuff and really fast, you know, stuff in the right hand, we're going to have that. James Booker, Goodnight Sweetheart. Number 11, Rock Me on the Water for Peggy, Jackson by Jackson B. Number 12, we'll have Mac the Knife by Burt Cummings. David always gives me some good Burt Cummings stuff, and love him. You know, the Guess Who and all that. Just a great guy too. If you've ever seen any interviews from him. Number 13 for Tom, Jersey Girl, Bruce Springsteen, Hurricanes and Hand Grenades. It looks like Jason I. There, I don't know all of these tunes, so I do my best to remember what I wrote. Number 15, we have, I'll zoom in so all of us with failing eyesight can see. 15 for, this is still for Tom, True Colors, Tom Odell, Time After Time, Cyndi Lauper. 17, Do You Know What It Means to Miss New Orleans? Number 18, Tougher Than the Rest, Bruce Springsteen. And then for Michael, we're going to have Say Yes by Ben Folds. Then he'll have a spot at number 60. But number 20 for Kevin will be Right Now, Van Halen. I'll Wait, Van Halen. Dreams, Van Halen. Love Walks In, Van Halen. Alright, so there we go. And the way I figure out if I'm going to do multiple requests in a row for someone, one, if they're very, very generous with their bid, I got to do something for you. And also, if they've been with me like for 10 or 11 years since I first started doing this, and they're always on the hired request list, they always get the lifetime memberships, and they're just the most longest customers that I've had. I'll try to do that for them and put them all in a row. I just do my best. I can't please everybody, but I try to please as many people as I can. Gary, we have Want My Baby at number 24, Lee Michaels. Number 25, Blue Streets, Jimmy Spheris. And then he'll have a spot at 61, Allman Brothers. Chet, we have I Love You, Climax Blues Band. And then Ryan at number 27, Higher Love. Steve Winwood, who hasn't heard that song? Higher Love. And then for Philip H., number 28, Empty Pages by Traffic. David B. at number 29, Haunted Heart by Bill Evans. And then Lee, we have at number 30, I Think I'm Going to Kill Myself, Elton John. That sounds like a terrible title, but I'm sure the music is good, so we're going to do the music for that. And we'll move on to number 31, Josh, As Time Goes By, an instrumental there. And number 32, for Conrad, we have Wichita Lineman by Jimmy Webb. 33, Sky Full of Stars, Chris Martin. Number 34, Meeting Across the River, Bruce Springsteen. And then we go down to Richard for number 35. Yes, Anastasia, Tori Amos. Leslie B. at number 36, Tchaikovsky Concerto number 1, Piano Solo Transcription. So, it's the big Tchaikovsky Concerto that everyone has heard. Dun, 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 dun. You know, the one that Van Cliburn won that big competition with. That's so famous. But it's going to combine the piano part and the orchestral part into one. That'll be a challenge, but also a lot of fun to do. So that'll be a toughie. Bruce, we have number 37, I'll Make It Up As I Go, Diana Krall. And Aaron, for number 38, 39, 40, 41, we have You're the One by the Carpenters. We've Only Just Begun. Carpenters, great stuff. I Don't Want to Live Without You, Foreigners. I know all these, of course. Somewhere Down the Road, Manilow. Always got some Manilow in there. And then he has some more later on. And Henrik, number 42, Riverman by Paul Wilkinson. Number 43 for Jim S., we have New York City Serenade, Bruce Springsteen. Number 44 for Lloyd, we have Human by Rag and Bone Man. Number 45, Dark Necessities by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Okay, and this is the last page, but I'll go back through for the blue, for those of you who want to hear those. For Nathan, we have number 46, Loadout Stay. Now, I have done that one before, but this is a cover by Jackson B. And it'll be a different, arrangement and everything. So that'll be interesting. Those of you who love that song. Number 47 for Joseph, Run by Leona Lewis. At 48 for John D, we have Dirty Work by Steely Dan. So Steely Dan there. And 49 for Philip, we have Never Gonna Fall in Love by Mark Holden. And then we have Philip again later, because I had some mix-ups on some emails or something, and I notated them at the bottom, so we'll look at that. So if I ever have an amendment to make, I just make them at the bottom instead of trying to rewrite the whole list and everything. I'll just make an amendment at the bottom, a little asterisk or a star. Number 50 for John, we have November Rain, a solo riff that we're going to do for that song. At number 51, William F. on Golden Pond. I know the movie, saw it when I was a kid. Can't remember the piano music on there, but I'm sure that'll be great. I did listen to the YouTube video though, so it is good. Be a great arrangement, piano solo arrangement. Number 52 for Charles, Running on Empty, Jackson B. And then here are the amendments that I will squeeze these in. I'll be trying to work on these as I'm getting these others done so that I can just fit them in quickly here. And none of these are going to be too terribly difficult, so it won't be like a lot of extra time to get these done here. But for Tom, You Don't Know Me by Ray Charles, great song. And Brett, Tender Moment, Billy Joel, Somewhere in the Night, Barry Manilow. Kind of know those already, so that'll be quick, I think. And we will be transcribing the harmonica solo, transcribing the harmonica parts in there as I'm able to do for Tender Moment. So here's Philip again, and we're doing She Believes in Me by Kenny Rogers. We all know that one, right? And then An Angel by, I don't know how to say the guy's name, Declan or Declan, but that will just be a kind of a chord accompaniment thing there for that one. So those are my amendments that I'll try to just fit in there. And then let's go back to the beginning if you're still here. Probably one person is still watching at this point, or none. But just to cover all my bases, I'm going to go through the blue now. And so Rajesh, who is becoming one of my best clients, we'll get, if I keep having multiples, we'll get, more and more when we have, 3 or 4 at once. Instead of just 2. But anyway, number 53 through 57 spots. We have this one, the Yamato Sleeps Under, and the title's very long, so I just kind of stopped there. Chim Chim Cheree, Mary Poppins. All right, great. We all know that one. I'd Like to Teach the World to Sing. I know that one too. I thought, is that the song? I think it is, and it really was. And that will be so much fun to do. Gangsta's Paradise, Stevie Wonder and Coolio, Time to Change by the Brady Bunch. So I know these 4, and this one will be an interesting new one that I get to look at. So will take us through 57. This is the second run through now, so I'm just doing all the stragglers here, songs at the end to finish the list. 58, Fire by the Pointer Sisters for Stacy. She'll get her second one there. Ken, we have another James Booker song, and I'm glad I separated these second because these will both be monsters to do. But it's called Black Minute Waltz, and that'll be number 59. James Booker, great piano player. I'm so glad we have recordings of the stuff he did. I never really was familiar with anything he did until I started doing the higher request list. And there are a lot of James Booker fans out there. And, I'm really a big fan myself now. Number 60, Maxine by Donald Fagen for Michael. And 61 for Gary, we have Home to You by Mark Allman Band. And 62 for Ryan, we have Still by Lionel Richie. I think a lot of you that hire me are probably my age or something, or maybe a little older. We seem to all have the same taste in music. Number 63, we have Intermezzo, Opus 118, number 2 by Brahms. I have my classical music lovers out there, and it's nice to get to do those as well. And I have quite a few classical things on here on the list this year, so that'll be fun. And then we have a star there, and Lee and I know what that means for this one, but Live Like Horses by Elton John, and that'll be a good one to do. He always has some good Elton John stuff, and I'm a great Elton John fan as well, especially the live stuff. That's when you get all the good piano playing. It's in the live versions. So 63, and we'll keep going on the next page. What do we have here? At 64, we have, for Conrad, Piano in the Dark by Brenda Russell. 65, She Goes On by Crowded House. And for Richard, for number 66, Sad Songs, Elton John, the intro. The intro is quite a piece within itself. And I just want to let you guys know up front, he's just wanting the intro, so that's what I'm going to do for this lesson. And it's really quite a piece all to itself, just doing the intro to that one, this live version. Then we go to 67 for Aaron. Ready to Take a Chance Again by Manilow. Lots of Elton John, Manilow, all the time. Love it. Here I Am by Air Supply. Crazy Love, Michael Bublé. Everything by Michael Bublé. So we'll finish up Aaron's at number 70. And Jim, we have number 71, Christmas Medley by Liberace. This is going to be a big piece. It is one, you know, it's as difficult as any classical piece I might do. And I've never got to do any Liberace's. This is the first time. So lots of showmanship, lots of flashy runs and scales, and the arrangement is just phenomenal. This Christmas medley, and a lot of you will be looking forward to that. I will really try to get that one finished in time, so you'll have plenty of months to work on it for Christmas. Number 72 for Lloyd, Dancing on My Own. Callum Scott. It's the bottom of that page. And this is, yeah, I think this list has the most selections on it that I've ever had. With just a moderate amount of real tough ones. So I think it'll be about average for time to get it finished. But number 73 for John, we have Brandy, You're a Fine Girl by Looking Glass. And for Philip, number 74, Love of My Life, there's a Declan Galbraith. I know I'm just butchering the name, sorry. But Love of My Life, 74. And that is the last official one, 74. And, you know, we'll get these in when we can. So that's 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. So 79, and there may be one other person that I told they could get on the list, and they're trying to get it done within the next few minutes. So there may be one little other name here, and then we'll have 80. But that's going to be all I take. It's just too much after that. So, because I like to, you know, take a big chunk and get that worked on. And then take another one. So, great list. I will have PDFs for all of these. If you'd like to get a PDF of your high request that you had me do, just send me an email after I finish it, after I post your video lesson, and I will send you the PDF sheet, but I'll also send you downloads of the videos for your lessons if you ask me. I'm not going to automatically send those because it's kind of time consuming. A lot of you are members on the website and you just pull your lessons off of the site. But if you want video downloads for yours, send me an email after I finish it and say, can I have the PDF and the videos? And of course, yes you can, and I will send them to you. But wait till I finish it. Don't send me emails ahead of time because then it's just more for me to keep up with. Just wait till I finish and then let me know. So there's the list. Any corrections, send me an email to easypianolessons@yahoo.com and I'll get that corrected. And great list. I'm working on it every day. And talk to you guys soon.